Hello and welcome to your 57th SQL Server tutorial. My name is Johnny DeLuca and today I want to talk to you about user-defined functions. This tutorial is strictly going to be an explanation tutorial. There's not going to be any hands-on in SQL Server Management Studio or any other aspect of it, as will the next tutorial, number 58, but both of them will lead right into a hands-on exercise that I will be doing in tutorial number 60. So make sure you check out, 59. Make sure you check out this one, 57, the next one, more information, 58, which leads into 59. Okay, so basically I've just typed out everything I wanted to speak to you guys, so that way you can follow along if you like. Go back and look at it again. Anyways, user-defined functions are much like functions in other programming languages. SQL Server 2012 lets you create two types of functions, scalar and table value. These functions allow for a modular type of programming where code and logic can be included inside the function. Other applications, routines, and database objects can then use these functions. This allows you to set standards around how the code is developed and deployed. Functions are T-SQL code that can accept parameters, perform logic and complex calculations, and return data. Scalar functions return a single value, and table-valued functions return a result set. Functions can be used as check constraints in tables, by views, to define a column, in a select statement, and in many other ways. So in tutorial 59, because I typed this out before I decided to split it up, so in tutorial 59, I will be showing you the differences. Well, we'll put it all into practice. You'll learn the differences between the two types of user-defined functions. I'll show you how to create, alter, and drop these functions. And I'll show you how to use these functions in T-SQL queries. Finally, I will show you the differences between scalar and table value functions. Okay, so let's go on down and see what else I got. Okay, for this, I want to go over functions versus stored procedures. Now, while functions are very similar to stored procedures, they differ in several ways. The biggest difference is that table-valued functions can be used in a select statement, so they can be joined to tables, views, and even other functions. Stored procedures, however, can't. All right. Now, understanding user-defined scalar functions. User-defined scalar function is a routine that returns a single value. These functions are often used to centralize the logic of a complex calculation that may be used by several other database or application resources. And the syntax is as follows. And I apologize if that looks a little weird because I pasted it in Word here. So why don't I do this? Roll that up, paste it in, and there, well, either way, a little bit less squigglies, but this is because this is an example. It's not really a functioning piece of code, it's just an example. This gives you an example. I guess I can just go on back. Yeah. Alright, go ahead and take that in for a minute. You can copy that down if you like. So as you can note, very few items are required in the syntax you've just been shown right here. The only items that you must specify are function name, the returns data type, and the begin-in code block that actually contains the code. So, alright, I believe that does it for this. Yes, and in my next information tutorial, I'm going to be covering this, parameterizing functions. And I'll see you there. Thanks for checking this out. Remember, this is going to lead into 57 and 58 lead into 59.